Hi, I'm Dr. Steve Rittner of the Rittner Floral School in Boston, Mass. It's a pleasure welcoming you into one of our classrooms today. We've got a neat inspirational video for you because today what we're going to be doing is showing you some incredible designs made in glassware in a water base for fall. It's fall here in New England and we love the season with its colors and its symbolism. And we can do so many great things at this time of the year. And here at Rittner's, our staff has been very busy preparing this for your pleasure so you can see some of the great things that you can do. In particular, we're playing with some great fall materials, colors, and berries. Look, let's start with this one. This is a very cool design, and I want you to look at it. It's simple, it's easy. It's one of these designs that works very well for folks who are considering budgetary situations. It's a simple little ivy bowl, but what makes this particularly great, let's look at the materials. We've got things like our roses, of course, and we've got some filler material. We've got our bronze cremons. We've got a mini sunflower here. These are things that we could get just about any time, but what makes it really interesting is look at the inclusion of these. Rose hips, that's right, rose hips. These berries that permeate our design really make it special. These rose hips are courtesy blooming of Beloit in Beloit, Wisconsin, which is a great specialty farm out in the Midwest that produces some incredible berries that work very well. So notice a very simple little ivy bowl that could go on a table, be used as a centerpiece, but it includes everyday things like our roses and our mini sunflowers, but the rose hips really make it special and unique. It's a great design for fall, it's beautiful, and it's simple for somebody who's looking for something very simple. Now let's go to something a little bit more complicated just to show you the kinds of varieties and things that you can do in some of your fall designing. This is a little bit more complex, very pretty design. And I want you to see this one because, again, it shows the kinds of things we can do in terms of fall designing. This is also a design done in a water base. The container is an oval-shaped container. We put some aspidistra leaves inside so that you don't really see the stems, but it gives kind of a neat effect. And when you look at the top here, again, you see a variety of incredible fall materials. Many of them have been donated to the school by Blooming of Beloit in Beloit, Wisconsin. Incredible stuff. We've got some of our fall hydrangea. Isn't this gorgeous? We've got a second variety of hydrangea there as well. The second variety of hydrangea is a very interesting one. It's the lace-cap seed pod hydrangea. It looks almost like little pods. We've got some viburnum berries. These little blue berries are viburnum berries. And we've got some crabapple or malice. Isn't this stuff great? Look at it. It is really pretty, and it gives a very interesting effect with these little tiny fruit-like things coming down here. And we've got them mixed with some beautiful other flowers as well. We've got our mini sunflowers in here. We've got roses in here. We've got some filler material here as well. There's a little anthurium that's tucked in over at the side. But I think you can see, my viewer, that something like this is really spectacular, pretty, gives a great effect, very natural, would work well on a mantle, a sideboard, very contemporary in feeling with a kind of flowing around design in water, making use of some of these great fall materials from Blooming of Beloit, like our crabapple, our viburnum berries, our hydrangea. It is definitely seasonal and very contemporary and with it. Let's see what else we can find to show you, my viewer, that you might find interesting in terms of some of our fall designing. Here is a design, again, done in water. Let me show it to you. Whoa, this is a biggie. Right now you see a big tube. Let's back it off a little bit so that you can see more of this design. It's incredible. Look at it. Wow. This is an incredible design. It is a design done in a big water tube. It's big, it's showy, it's pretty. And this particular design, again, makes ample use of fall materials. We've got some incredible hydrangea tardiva, dusty pink, which has come in to us from the folks at Blooming of Beloit in Beloit, Wisconsin. And sometimes when we're doing some of this water-based designing, the easiest solution is just to take a big clump of it or cluster of our product and just throw it into a container. And that's exactly what we've done here. We put a little bit of foliage in. We've displayed amply our beautiful hydrangea. Look at this stuff. Isn't it gorgeous? It stands so nicely on its own. It's beautiful. And it's not our standard kind of hydrangea that you see growing in your backyard. This stuff is really incredible. And we've taken our hydrangea. The hydrangea has been dropped in here by our staff, and a few equisetum pieces shooting out to just kind of give continuity. This is a big design. It's a large design, would work very, very well in an entry area, and it's showy, and it's something that anybody can do simply by taking a little foliage, throwing a few of our branches of our hydrangea in, a few equisetum, and voila, you've got something really, really nice. Just using one material to display amply. Isn't that incredible? Look at it, my viewer. It's really something. Now, in finishing off our quick presentation on incredible designing done for fall in water base, I have to show you this one. Isn't this incredible? Isn't this gorgeous? It is another design done in a water base. It is in a big long tube. You can see this is not teeny tiny. This is big. This is a big piece. And it sports a variety of different things, incredible things for the fall. We've got, again, our flowers, the various kinds of flowers that we're using, like our miniature sunflower and our rose definitely stand prominently in this design. Our fall hydrangea here and here on either side. And then the lace cap seed pod hydrangea right here. It's a very, very pretty flower. Again, very, very different in terms of feeling. The design is also accompanied with some other very, very neat things because, for example, when you look at it carefully, you'll see the anonymous over here, and we've got some bells of Ireland coming up at the top, a kale over here, an ornamental kale. Isn't this gorgeous? It really is showy, big, gorgeous, beautiful. This is the kind of design that would be appropriate to show off for in a big entry area, for example, of a corporate office, or in a big open hall when you're coming into a home and you want something that's big and showy and really makes quite a statement here because it's got some beautiful things in it and it's arranged so nicely. Well, my viewer, this was meant to give you a brief taste in terms of the different kinds of designs that we can see in the fall, made in water-based glassware. I think you can see that with some of these incredible materials from blooming of Beloit, Wisconsin, our various kinds of hydrangeas, our unanimous, our kale, these things that really make our designing very, very special, that we can come up with some incredible water-based designs ranging from the very, very simple, using our rose hips here, to the more complex like this. We hope, my viewer, that you've enjoyed this brief visit to one of our classrooms here at Rittner Floral School. Please keep in mind we have classes here, diploma programs that are long, short, day and evening. On behalf of all of our staff here at Rittner's Floral School, I'm Dr. Steve Rittner. We thank you for coming in and visiting with us today.